Go team.
Sunday night, Lincoln Financial Field, Eagles, Dolphins. We're in Lockheed. If you have any problem with your ratings hotline is here. We're in Lockheed. Come down here. Any discrepancies, any problems, you know who to come see.
Tap in, man. Call right now, man. If you feel any way, come holler at us. We're going to let you know if you need to get right or not.
Yeah.
If the game off, we ain't messing with you.
Hey, and I got on my black Air Force One if you really want to smoke.
Ooh. Let's go.
When you see the Kelly Green, Jason, what does it make you feel?
Yeah, nightmares. Reggie White, Clyde Simmons, those guys are ridiculous.
Yeah, I think Randall Cunningham touchdowns.
All part of that same team, right?
all problems for you.
Yeah.
Take the Dolphins in a close one.
Hey, I'm riding with the show too. I'm taking the Dolphins 28.
The Eagles.
Say it.
In a close one.
Say fly, Eagles fly.
You say it.
Put the work in all week. Let's go do this together. Yeah. It take everybody now. It takes everybody. If your family don't do 1, 2, 3. Boom.
Nation, it's AJ Brown, man. Y'all showed up and showed out, man.
Sunday night, baby. Good dub, man. Back on that winning track, man. Let's go. Fly, Eagles, fly.
In their first head-to-head matchup, the two quarterbacks linked forever from the Alabama days.
You told me earlier this week that you two have a come over and eat whatever you want in the fridge type of relationship. How does that translate on the field?
I think it just shows how comfortable we are together, man. I don't really have to go in the fridge, man. This guy has a chef, man. So shout out to his chef. So yeah.
Come in the fridge. I only want to eat a salmon. You don't eat crawfish. You don't eat shrimp. You don't eat none of this.
You have all that ready for him?
Come on, man. He got a small appetite.
What's up, Eagle Nation? It's AJ Brown, man. Y'all showed up and showed out, man. I'll see you guys next week on the road. I think we play on the road. It don't matter who we play, man. But we trying to go 1-0 each week, man. I'll see y'all, man. Love y'all.
That's pretty enough for you, Bob. That's pretty enough for you, Bob. Fuck yeah!
I know. We get the act. I'm still waiting on that, right? As soon as literally one match is ready, individuals, it's all over me. I'm still like
faster than any other quarterback in the NFL. What did you guys do to slow him down?
Trying to take away his first read, stuff like that, making him, disguising and everything like that. But we knew he was going to get it out fast. But once we got up a couple scores, we knew we had a shot to get him to hold the ball.
You're off to a good start once again this year. What do you attribute to the quick start as opposed to like last year where it was a bit later?
No, I was rushing good last year too. Just it didn't fall my way, but I'm just doing the same thing really, just rushing, winning. It just comes. You can't. Good luck, bad luck thing.
What about the emphasis, even in the run game? Hodge had a few stops tonight. You've had some throughout the season. Just speak what's working. Stop the run as well.
We just play aggressively. It's just we attack, we get off the ball, and we're always in the backfield. I think that's our biggest thing for our, especially our D line. It's just we attack and we play aggressive.
Week after week, it feels like you guys are getting more into a rhythm as a defense. Kind of, what is the vibe, or how are you guys settling in really to Sean Desai's defense and kind of taking off on your own?
He's putting us in the best situations possible for everybody to showcase their ability. I like to play golf. I think he's letting us be free and just run around and do what we want. Obviously within the scheme, but we can be free.
Does it feel like that? Does it feel like you guys? Okay.
Yeah.
What's impressed you most about Sean Desai?
He's not scared. he's still just doing what he does, and it doesn't matter the team. He's not gonna let it just get to him and get out of character.
Was that an important mindset in this game when you're facing the #1 offense in the league?
Yeah, for sure. And it just makes us trust him even more to put his trust in us, just to let us do what we've been doing, and not just being out there game planning for you get what I'm trying to say.
Nolan Smith had his first career sack. How do you feel for him, and do you remember your first career sack?
Shoot, I was about to run out there, but I didn't want to get the penalty. Yeah, I was excited, but he was doing what he had, doing his job. He got a little sack, so he yeah, I almost got the penalty running out there though.
Do you remember your first career sack?
Yeah, against the Jets, 2019. Yeah.
Best feeling to get that.
Oh yeah, best feeling ever for sure. Because once that happened, that's when they started to come.
Apologies if this has been asked already, but when there's so much hype around this game all week, 2 best records in the league, Miami's high-powered offense, do you take extra pride in what the defense was able to do against them today?
Yeah, for sure. We knew it would come down to us. We've seen what they've been doing. We know the playmakers they had, but I don't think they played anybody like us. Like the way we attack, like I said. Put us in the best situations to just pretty much take care of it. We made plays when it mattered.
Feel good being halfway to double digits?
Yeah. I'm ready. That's the hardest part, getting past like 2 or 3, but feel good.
Interception. How did it happen?
Just being a ball player, really. Coach called a great defense that I can have great eyes to see the vision of the quarterback and the receiver. So. Water had ran a route that kind of led me to the running back. So I covered my dude, but I had vision at the quarterback, so I saw the ball not being thrown to my dude. I just came out my dude and just made a play, really.
At what point do you decide to break on it?
When it's not intended for my guy, so I was covering my guy ran a double move, and I was in good position. So I was like, he might be throwing it here. But then I was like, it's too short. So then I saw the running back coming my way too. So I'm like, okay, this is not intended for Waddle. So I can come off my guy and try to make a play, and which I did.
How important was a game like this one for you guys to come back the way you guys did after a tough one last week and play as well as you guys did?
Great, man. So that's how you answer, man. That's what the great teams do in this league. They answer back. Don't let it dwell. Don't let it linger. And we did a great job coming out here, handling business, being physical, and going out here competing each and every play.
Each week, you guys.
When the interception happened, it was obviously a big moment in the game.
Yeah, big play.
It seemed like they were going for a touchdown and everything.
Yeah.
What does that say just about your resiliency?
I've been in that position a lot. You know what I'm saying? Big time moment. So Sunday night, I done made a lot of plays on these kind of like big days. So that's why my name Big Play, really. You know what I'm saying? I make plays at critical moments and do what I can do.
This secondary's been battered all season.
Yeah.
And Sean seems to keep it together each week, especially against the top-ranked offenses.
Yeah.
What has he done to make sure that there's no communication lapse? Everyone knows what scheme you guys want to play.
Well, we still got to go do better with communicating, because a lot of them doing that 2 minutes. That's when gave it the touchdown, and I gave a play on that 7th cut. That was a communication error for both of us in the secondary. But we did go out there, got our composure, got our mind back right, got back focused, and started executing better. But we got great leaders in the room too. Me, JB, Rel been playing this game a long time, so we had a lot of guys playing for the first time starting. Got a lot of rookies. You know what I'm saying? Them guys got to step up. We trust and believe each one of them. So we just try to make it simple for them to go out there and execute and play fast. So that's what it's all about playing fast.
Tyreek Hill had 88 yards tonight.
Yeah.
Is there anything that you did against him to take him?
Oh, man, he's electrifying. As you can see, like I said, I honestly think he's the MVP of our league right now. If the MVP is up for voting, he should win it. He's a dominant guy, man. World-class speed. You know, it's hard to guard a guy like this. You know, him and Waddle with world-class speed as it is. You just got to contain him, man. Just make sure you try to keep a roof over top on him because, you know, he can easily run right by you. And, you know, he had a special talent, man. Like I said, he's one of the best receivers in the league. He is the best receiver in the league.
What's it say? What does it say about
y'all cut me off getting crazy. What's it?
I'm sorry. What does it say about your defense that you were able to do this against a team that put up that many yards and that many points this season?
Oh, that we go out there and compete, man. One thing about our defense, we just want to be physical. You know what I'm saying? Just go out here and try to attack and be dominant. And that's what we kind of did that day, man. We knew they had a great run team, great stretch team, great power talk. They got all kind of great stuff going on that offense, man. They can do it in numerous ways, running the ball or passing the ball. So we tried our best to make them very much one-dimensional, even though they got one of the best receiver corps in the league. But take out their run game the best way we can to help us in the pass game.
What kind of confidence does this give you guys moving forward?
Say again?
What kind of confidence does this give you guys moving forward?
Oh, well, we always been confident. You know what I'm saying? We are, you know, we've been doing that since, you know, we've been confident. I don't know how to even answer that, but we got really crazy confidence, man. I got great leaders in that room. We be ready to go. You know what I'm saying? We was anxious to get back on the field after that game Sunday. You know, I wish I was out there with them boys last week, but came back and just showed who we are.
Tua gets the ball, or was getting the ball faster than any other quarterback in the league.
Yeah.
What did you guys try to do to slow him down?
Just mix the disguise coverages for him, man. Make him, you know, be perfect every time. You know, even though he do make the perfect throws, smart decision, he's a great decision maker. He leading that team in a great way. We just try to make it complicated for him. He did a great job today, as in like keeping his composure. You know, because with the D-line we got, it's kind of hard to stand back there. You know, so he did a great job today as always.
I was impressed with how we handled it. We got some big boys up front, so you look around, you know, they do a good job of moving guys.
Lane, apologies if you've already been asked this, but after the way last week went against a team where this matchup's really been built up throughout the week, how much did it mean to get this result tonight?
I was big. You know, we came in knowing they had a high-powered offense, a really good defense, so I think the game plan was really to come in, try to control the clock. You know, I think we had a better first half doing that than we did second, but yeah, just really proud of how we responded, especially that last couple drives. You know, we come out on the field, think we're going to punt it, and then Coach tells us, you know, we're going for it, and you know, had 2 conversions there. So, you know, those 2 plays really sealed the game for us. And ballsy move.
Do you love those moments where Coach is like, "I believe in you guys. Go believe in yourself"?
Yeah. You know, it's a vote of confidence from him. So, you know, we ran this play a lot over the course of the past 2-3 years. So, we've gotten good at it. And you know, when you have a quarterback back there that's strong and guys up front that can push. So. Yeah, so really happy with those 2 plays that, you know, helped seal the game.
So much more efficient in the red zone today. What was kind of the difference maker? What have you guys been working on to improve in that area? Get
down there and hopefully score some points. You know, we left some points out there, like the first drive, kick the field goal. So, you know, not where we want to be, but improving and going into this game, we knew we wanted to control the clock, and that's what we did. So, try to limit their possessions. As you can see how dangerous they are when they get rolling. So,
A.J. Brown, 5th game with 125 yards or more. You get a front row seat to get to see him do what he does. What's the most impressive thing about the way he's been consistently producing?
You know, I just think his physicality. You know, not only does he attack the ball in the pass game, what he's able to do on the perimeter, blocking. So just a hell of a teammate, and yeah, just a hell of a talent. So you know, it makes my job a lot easier when you have guys like that. Really happy for Julio getting a catch there. Saw the crowd get really amped on that. So get him involved more as the season progresses.
How motivated do you guys get when you see your defense go out there and just absolutely shut down the top-ranked offense in the NFL? They just kind of kept putting the ball back in your hands.
Yeah, they played well. Really stopped the run game for them. Made it really one-dimensional. You know, Tyreek's gonna make his plays. Phenomenal athlete. So yeah, man, hats off to them. They played a hell of a game. And, you know, it was sloppy sometimes from us, but I was proud of how we responded there last couple drives.
Thank you, Lane.
You know, I think it started after the game in the locker room last week, and, you know, everybody was pretty upset that we didn't play to our standards. You know, it was a poor game by a lot of people, and, you know, we flushed it out of our system and knew we had to come out and make a statement this week, and that's what we did.
Do you find the defense motivating at all to see that they're able to shut down the top-ranked offense in the NFL?
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun all year. Our defense has been playing great, flying around. You know, they bailed the offense out a couple times. You know, kept us in the game, and yeah, it's a lot of fun. We definitely feed off of them. So shout out to them. They got to keep doing it all year, and I expect them to do that.
What do you see when you see AJ continue to go off like that? What's it like to see him have these continued performances?
Y'all seen how he walked in today? The man had the black Dickie fit on with the black forces. He came with bad intentions today.
To get this result against this team, it was so touted, 2 best records, potential Super Bowl matchup type of game tonight. To get this one on national TV, how much does it mean to you guys?
You know, it meant a lot just because it was the next game. You know, just going out there, playing to our standard, executing, and you know, feels good when come home, play great in front of the fans, and just go in for Philly.
Did the loss last week motivate you to come out strong this week?
I don't think we need a loss to motivate us. I think every game we go out there motivated, knowing what's at play, and us just going out there doing what we need to do. He did too, but I was talking about AJ.
When you look at it, a lot of talk was happening about the Miami Dolphins offense coming in there. You guys were able to hang a 31 on there. What do you guys feel like after this now?
Well, I mean, we're just going out there executing, playing our game.
Feels like you guys were very efficient today. What shifted between last week and this week?
Communication. It all starts with communication.
Javonte, I know you mentioned AJ's fit. Can I ask you about this one? Because it caught a few people's eyes who came in today.
You know, man. Just do what I do, man.
AJ, you like the fit today?
I look good.
Played a lot of good football your entire career, but then you come to Philly. It just feels like your best balls happen right here. So what is it about pairing with this D-line room, pairing with this city, coming home? How has it impacted your career?
First, starting off with my teammates, man, we have a great group of guys. You know, you talk about our D-line, we have playmakers all over our D-line. From our edges, with me, Sweaty, BG, DB, all the way to our DTs, Fletch, Jalen Carter, Jordan Davis, some of y'all, Milton Williams. We're stacked at that position across the front. But when you talk about coming back home and playing for the city, I mean, man, it means more than anybody could possibly know. Every time I get to put that uniform on, every time I put that green, midnight green, Kelly green tonight, you know, I just feel like a superhero, man. I feel like it's my duty to come out here and rep the city very well. And I'm gonna do that, you know, until I can't anymore.
Now, were you an Eagles fan growing up?
Most definitely, yes, indeed. I was a big Eagles fan.
Who was your guy? Who was your hero?
Man, believe it or not, growing up, I was a running back, and
You was a running back?
I was a running back, man. Yes, indeed. I was a running back, and Deuce Staley was my guy at the time,
Deuce
man.
Beast, yeah.
Deuce was my guy. You know, and I've been rocking with him since.
Well, when did you switch over to defense?
Probably once I got to college. I was a walk-on, and, you know, they immediately put me on the defensive side of the ball. I had played defense in high school as well, corner, safety. They put me on the defensive side of the ball. I made my way through corner, safety.
You found the right spot. Found the right spot.
You mentioned Jalen Carter and Jordan Davis. What have these young guys, what have they brought to this defense?
I mean, unbelievable and determination and energy, you know, to win. Jordan Davis this year, he's playing out of his mind right now.
I was going to ask you, do you believe that because of Jordan Davis is playing so well, it's a result of Jalen Carter coming in and pushing them and former teammates and motivating them?
I think they're pushing.
Jalen, how are you feeling?
I feel fine. I'm happy in how we responded, especially coming off of last week. It was a great opportunity, a great team out there. A lot of respect for them as a team, and you know, I think we played. Really good complementary football. Had some negative plays, obviously, with the fumble by me. Can't have that, and I must be living bad with the other one, the tip ball. But I'm just happy how we played together. Happy how we persevered, and we found ways to respond, and really did a good job in the fourth. So.
From a physical standpoint, it looked like you were a little hollow.
I'll be fine.
You ended up putting a brace on Jalen during the game.
I did.
Is that anything you think that will affect you going forward?
I hope not.
Did it happen in game or?
No.
What do you make of AJ's stretch that he's been on the last 5 weeks?
He's a great player. He's a great player, and he works really hard to be where he is and to do what he's doing. And we need that. We need that from him. So, you know, he's working, and it's showing.
Jalen, you guys have had so much success with the sneak. I think 4 for 4 again today. You mentioned the knee brace. Was there any thought that that could affect that success, or was it just business as usual?
No, it wasn't.
What was it like catching up to afterwards? What can you share about that moment?
Really just excited that we won the game. He's having a great year. We have a great team, you know, and as far as me enjoying the moment with my guys, I think that was a big win for us.
To come back and lead that scoring drive after you threw the pick 6, I mean, what does it say about you guys just responding to resiliency and everything? And did you say anything to the guys on the sideline before coming back out?
I mean, nothing really needed to be said. It was another very unfortunate play. But where we were mentally in the game, you know, it's just pressing on and continue to do the things that we can control. And, you know, we did a great job there. We did a great job. It was obviously a big moment in the game. And then Slade making the play he made. The defense playing great all night. It was a great team win.
Take us to that last drive where you guys had the 4th down, 26. What was it like? You guys were out there, your mindset, communication, as you guys just really kind of made a statement and went away with it?
No, I think it was, I think it was great decision making and great call by Coach Sirianni. Great trust in us and a ton of those 4th downs. Not only the 4th and 1s in the end of the game, but the 4th and 5 or 6 where AJ think scored, or they took it back. We got to the 1. So I think it was a ton of growth in a ton of areas for us as a football team from top down, and that's what it's about. That's what it's about. Every person in that organization, in this organization, is owning a growth mindset and growing, and just trying to be the best that we can be, you know. And then I think the one thing we can never forget of is that everyone has a role. So the challenge every day is just to, dominate that role and learn as much as you can about your role so you can do it at a high level, and that's everyone's mindset in the building.
Tied Randall Cunningham for most rushing touchdowns by a quarterback in franchise history. Any additional meaning to it because it is Randall?
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. Kind of cool to do that wearing his old jersey. So, yeah.
Julio got involved. I was on a pitch count, but just to see him out there, get him involved a little bit, what did that mean to you?
Yeah, that was good to get him a touch. Obviously, he's a great player. I've already spoken on that, and I think his resume speaks for itself in that. And we just kind of continue to see where the year takes us with him. But I know he comes here and he's ready to go, ready to work, and kind of coming off the street a little bit in the middle of the season. But it speaks for itself with him.
Jalen, as far as your health goes, what's the process like? For the rest of the week, do you have more tests or anything like that, or what's on store for you?
Nothing too much. Just get ready for the next opponent.
Take 2 more.
What happened on the play where you scrambled to the right? On the play that AJ got down to the 1-yard line, is that like a scramble drill play that you just kind of keep himself alive for you?
It was. I guess I haven't been too good at those outside the pocket this year, but that one worked. So good.
How much do you appreciate Nick going for those 4th downs?
I think again that's just great trust. There's a process to everything, and he tries to implement a process to everything that he does. So there's reasoning for everything, and I think that's the best way you can be. And for him to have the trust in us in those moments in that situation, on all of those fourth downs, and go out there and make a play and execute. That's all that matters. And I think it's the constant response when I talk about when I get the questions about, well, what do you think we could have done better, or how do you answer to this, how do you respond to this, whatever it is, the answer is always execution. And so when we execute at a high level, when we're doing things the right way, when everyone's on the same page, it can be very special. When that is not the case, not so much. And so we just want to continue to grow, have the right mentality moving forward, be diligent with the game, remain persistent with it, and keep pressing on and keep building positive and good momentum. Just keep growing.
Thanks, Jalen. Thanks, everyone.
He's tired. He was crying. He wanted to come in here with me, so you guys don't have to. I don't have to answer tough questions, but he's crying out there because he's sleepy. All right, hit it.
Hey, Nick, have you seen a wide receiver play at this level that A.J. Brown is doing?
Man, AJ is a phenomenal player. He just has this unbelievable ability to come down with the football. Nobody catches the ball as pretty as AJ Brown. Nobody. Like I can't tell you how many times at practice. Like I'm just in awe of good wide receivers and just the skill that they have, and like nobody goes and snags the football like him. There's nobody I've seen and it's so much cooler in person to see that, and when it's on your team. So he's on a tear right now. And the other guys are playing good too. Why is he on a tear? Well, because Devontae Smith's on one side, and Dallas Goedert is in the middle, and DeAndre Swift's in the backfield, and now Julio Jones over there. So appreciative of Howie. And man, I thought there was something I thought I would never say this, but I think this week at practice, AJ was having an unbelievable practice, and I went up to Mr. Laurie and I'm like, there's no way I ever thought this would have came out of my mouth. Thanks for the $100 million to pay AJ Brown. I really appreciate that. Like a guy from Jamestown, New York, I never thought I'd ever say, hey, thanks for the $100 million to pay AJ Brown.
Number one ranked offense to just 17 points.
We got a good defense. Great job to the defensive staff, first and foremost, to put them in positions to make plays. But at the end of the day, it's about the players making the plays. And so what I thought was we made them one-dimensional. Because that team, man, I can't tell you how much respect I have for Mike and his staff and those players. I mean, I talk about the guy that's the prettiest catching the ball in A.J. Brown. I ain't never seen anybody as fast as Tyreek Hill in person. Like, I mean, damn. He's fast as hell. And so, like, but great job by our DBs. We knew he was going to get some plays and this and that, but, starts with our defensive line and being able to apply pressure, which I thought we did. And the DBs did a good job of making him hold the ball a tick when we're able to get home. But it started with making them one-dimensional. And I think you saw some good things there with Hassan, with the way they kind of stopped the toss crack play and set the edge. Because they've been highly successful on that play. And Mike did a good job of getting it going because he ended up hitting a couple. They ended up hitting a couple by disguising it and not tossing it and handing it behind. Like, I can't tell you how much respect I got for that staff. But great job by our defensive staff. Great job by our defensive players.
You were going to say about Sean Desai, though, that he's been able to do this with so many injuries in that secondary.
Yeah, I mean, you see why we hired him, right? We knew the type of guy we were getting. I just think he's done a phenomenal job of, what I think he's just done such a good job of is what I admire of any coach, adapting to the personnel that you have. And I think he's done that, and we'll continue to look to climb. But Sean has done a great job of putting the guys in positions to make plays, and our defensive staff, they all contribute to that. So hats off to all of them, and obviously hats off to Howie because it's all about the players, and we're doing a great job up front. Again, Hassan Reddick doesn't have to sack the quarterback to affect the game. Josh Sweat, same thing, being able to, and again, I'll have to watch the tape, but just live, it looked like those two guys had an unbelievable game.
Nick, on the 4th and 1 play from your own 26, it looked like you needed a little time to think about whether you wanted to go for it or not.
I didn't know what the down and distance was exactly. I think, I didn't love that I had to call a timeout there, but I had to get a second look at where the spot was. I thought initially it was 2, but it was more like a yard, and I thought to myself, well, I'd be crazy if I don't go for it on 4th and 1 with the type of guys that we have. And so, again, it goes back to the dudes that we got and making the play.
What kind of psychological edge do you think it gives you guys that you can run that play?
It's 1st and 9 every down. Every first down is 1st and 9. Knowing that if you get to 4th and 1, Shoot, a lot of faith in that play. Yeah. So it was awesome. Again, just Jason Kelce starts it off. Jalen Hurts, is right there. Haven't been able to drive because you've seen it, right? You've seen it across the league that people can't do it like we can do it. They can't do it like we can do it, and so I'm making my plug right there. Like, don't ban this play. Like, if everyone could do it, everybody would. Where's the camera? If everybody could do it, everybody would do it.
It looked like he got banged up. AJ alluded
Yeah.
to it.
Rob, I know you're not here every day when we're with the local media. I'm probably not giving you that information. We'll see. I got to talk to the trainers. I got to talk to Jalen. We'll get him in tomorrow. John's going to ask me tomorrow. Elliot's going to ask me tomorrow. How's Jalen? I'm going to say I got to see him a little bit more. I'll let you know Wednesday. Wednesday's going to come. It's going to be before practice. They're going to ask me again. I'm going to say I got to see how it's looking out there, and I'll get you some more information on Friday. Friday, we'll see if he's on the injury report or not. And when Friday comes, they're going to ask, what do y'all think? What's going to happen here? I said, we'll get you the injury report later in the day. I just string them along.
Nick, I know how you.
You didn't like that, Bob?
I'm fine with
Nick, I know in general how you handle injuries, obviously, but this is the franchise quarterback. People seem concerned. Is there anything else you can give in terms of did he put a brace on at halftime? Is he dealing with?
Played the rest of the game, and he played at a very high level. You have to ask Jalen. I thought he played really, really outstanding. Man, he's a competitor. Man, there's nobody else I'd rather be our quarterback, and he played his butt off tonight. He's tough. Y'all saw. Y'all saw that he was going through a little something, and so he is tough. He is tough. He is tough. This game always comes down to physicality and toughness. It always does, no matter what, because it's and that's physical and mental toughness, and Jalen Hurts has both.
In the locker room. After last week's game, is this the kind of response you expected from your guys, just knowing their makeup, knowing their drive, how they work? Is this kind of what you expected?
Yeah, you go back to work each week. It's dog mentality. No matter what happens, you go back to work each week. And that's the same message as it's going to be this week.
Can y'all feel that? Can you feel what's about to happen on this field, man? Can you feel what we about to get into? They don't respect us. They don't know about our heart, man. That thing is beating in your doggone chest right now. Whatever you got today,